What's going on, y'all? Got another update for my 2015 Lexus GS 350 Fsport. Oh, that's a mouthful every time you say it. All right, check it out. Sitting on VIP Modular 20-inch wheels. The fronts are 20 by 10 with a 20 set offset, or 20 plus offset, and the rears are actually 20 by 11 with a plus 20 offset. Yeah, I know I'm missing the lug. I actually got these wheels off of a trade because I got some wheels from 7K, but they didn't fit quite right, so I basically traded this guy for them. So the car's still lowered on RSR Super Downs, and as you see, it's just like a perfect fit. I'm not getting any rubbing issues whatsoever. The tires are stretched. I believe the fronts are on 235/30 20s, and the rear is 235 30 20s. And I just got finished washing it. It's been like really cloudy out here and raining like for the past few days, so I've been wanting to put a video up for a while because I've had a couple requests, but you know, it's just been rainy and I haven't had a chance to actually soak a lot of money into it. That's the only thing that I've really done so far. I do have some front carbon fiber kind of lips for it, but I still just haven't put them on because they need to be drilled and I want to do it right. Everything with this car, because I do eventually want to put it into a car show, maybe Slammed Enough or Week Fest, one of the two. But you know, I can't cut corners with it, so everything that I've done so far, I felt like I've done it right. The wheels that I got, these were actually custom painted. They're two-piece wheels, obviously, and the guy who traded to me, he actually has still more of the paint, but he had a shop that customized the color and the barrel too, and so I think it comes out really good. It looks really good on white, and as you see, it just perfectly sits right there. It's got a couple scuffs on the wheels. This is the only wheel that has some scuffs on it. Everything else is damn near perfect. So essentially, these are like $2,000 wheels. So I got the trade basically $2,000 wheels and tires. And so I actually took this car to Colorado a couple weeks ago. I put, man, maybe close to 3,000 miles in my car. So traveling from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Colorado is like a 10-hour trip. But the best part about driving in Colorado is if you ever go to Colorado Springs, you really should go to Pikes Peak. Driving this car up Pikes Peak is probably one of the most enjoyable things I've ever driven. It says you're only supposed to drive that thing at 20 miles per hour. Fuck that, dude. I was driving sometimes 40, sometimes got a little close to 60, but the way that road curves, it's ridiculous. If you ever look online and see them racing up Pikes Peak, you'll see why. It is just such an amazing drive. If you go there in the morning, there's not that much traffic, so you kind of can have fun with it, but of course there's police everywhere. Driving up Pikes Peak was actually more enjoyable than driving down. I don't know why. You know, put it in Sport Plus mode and shift it to manual mode so you can actually control it, and I'm telling you, man, it is very enjoyable. I know I've probably already discussed the little things that I put onto the car, but this time I'll actually put the link in the description where you can find all the little pieces that I've bought, as far as like the visors and the rear one, because those are actually not, these are all one set. If you notice how it's still chrome, so I like that because it blends in so well, you would almost think it comes from the factory like that. And the rear has just a very nice kind of plastic. It's not a shiny plastic, it's kind of dull, so you can paint it if you wanted it. But 7K is actually the company that actually has some more wheels coming from. So these are essentially summertime wheels. When I get the 7K wheels, they're going to be wheels that this is going to be car show only. I mean, I spent a hell of a lot of money on these wheels, so you'll see, trust me, when I get these wheels in, I'm gonna put a video up and you'll see why they're only car show wheels only. So this is essentially my man, when I get this car, May, so May, June, July, August, you know, about I would say 3.5 months, because I got it towards the end of May. So you know, 3.5 months, you know, it's already been lowered, got nice wheels on it, just little things that makes the car stand out. To anybody who's still considering buying this car, man, I'm telling you, this is probably one of the best cars that you can buy. I haven't had no issues out of it. I have taken it to Lexus. Oil changes are gonna run you about $100. Depending on how you drive, like actually when I drove to Colorado, I actually got almost up to 32 miles a gallon. But then again, I actually use a fuel additive. So actually, I'll show you that fuel additive that I use. I try to use 100% gas, no ethanol blend, but of course you're going to pay more. So this is the fuel additive, and I keep it in the bag because sometimes it might leak. So I use this the entire trip. Matter of fact, every time I put more than $15 of gas in my car, I always use this, and I actually will vouch for this. This crap actually works, and you can actually tell the difference when you have it in and when you don't. I mean, for my car is rated, I think 27, 28 highway, and for me almost to get 30 on the highway, that's speaking volumes, because it was really good, especially if you put it in Sport Plus mode. I put a K&N air filter as well. I'm not doing nothing too crazy. I kind of want an intake, but then again, I don't want to suck in all the hot air, because, you know, with stop and go traffic, you're not really pulling in cold air. You're just pulling in kind of like engine heat. And so really that's why I just went with the K&N air filter. So I'll drop that link in the description below. So K&N air filter, RSR super downs, the WellVisors and the rear visor, and the actual gas management. I'll put all that in the description below. So, and I'll actually even drop the 7K website. But these are VIP modular wheels. The specific, I think it was VR05, the actual model. Let me get the name of it. Sorry, I had to grab my phone. Yeah, VR05 VIP modulars. So, but I'm telling you, they will. I mean, the GS350 can rock 20 so well, and you know, if I ever, I mean, I will go eventually bagged. I know they'll sit in. I will need to add a camber kit, so I won't wear the outside of my tires or the inside of my tires, because it does have a nice poke to it. I didn't have to roll my fenders at all, which is actually a good thing. It actually sits quite well. If you look at how flush it is, I'll give you a better. So with a camber kit, it'll actually sit. Maybe the wheel will sit a little bit better, but as far as like just the poke, it's actually a good stance, especially a car show stance, if that's the look that you're going for. It's kind of the look that I have right now. So hadn't had no problems in the rain. Doesn't like swerve out, nothing like that. So all right, so that's my review. The ride is a little harsher, obviously, because it has smaller tires. You know, the thicker the tire, the softer the ride. I went from 18s to 20s, so obviously the bigger increase in wheel diameter and smaller tires. But besides that, yeah, the ride is a little harsh. I usually keep it in Sport Plus mode, actually, to keep the suspension tough, because I don't want it with that bouncy feel with these wheels. So, but that's pretty much it. Any other questions, just drop a question in the description below, and hopefully the next time I have this updated, you'll see the new wheels and the lip that will be on it. All right, y'all. Peace.